Hey guys, I just wanted to show you something that I've been working on tonight. So I know we've talked about rendering 3D to 2D, and I wanted to give that a quick go because I found an asset on the Unity store that will do most of that work for us. Uh, it's more of a matter of tweaking it and figuring out how to represent it in 2D the way that we like. So basically, the way that it works is you will load up a model that you like in Unity, and it will create a scene based on that model here on the left, where we'll set up the lighting, the default lighting, the model, and then what you can do with that is in the generator, you can say which animations you want to automatically run, and it will take pictures at the frame rate that you specify. And what it'll do is just take a bunch of pictures at 8 different angles, or 8 directions. I think this is 45-degree angle, but I'm not totally sure. So that'll be something I check out later. And then in here's the 3 states that it supports by default: idle, move, and attack. So what I do is in the Bones Dragon, which I got here, Bones Dragon, this guy, I imported him into Unity, and then for idle, I find idle, and here I drag it into this part right here, the motion, and then click play. And I'll just quickly show you kind of what that does. So click play. Okay, so it's playing the idle animation, and then it's taking pictures and rotating it for each of the 8 directions. So as you can see, this can take quite a while, so I'm just gonna stop that. And when it finishes, it will save all of them to textures, gen, and then here. So this is where all of them are. And then what I can do is I can go to that folder, and here's where it created those. And then I can bring them into Texture Packer. I can drag that into Texture Packer, and it will give me a sprite sheet and specify the dimensions for that. It's including the shadows, which I think we can do automatically, and we don't, but I'm not totally sure if these are better than ones we would do automatically. Let's see. So S10, S10, S10. What is this? 6. So I guess here's 10 and S10. Yeah, that actually is better because it's based on the light, but it is based on the light that you currently have on it. So that would be like the sun coming from behind the top back left of the dragon, whereas typically games will render the shadow so that the sun is kind of coming from the top right of the player, or the top right side of your screen. So that you can reuse this one by shrinking it halfway and then skewing it, and that typically works. So we might just do that instead. In any case, I wonder what this looks like. I wonder if I can quickly open my test project. It is a bit small. It's only 115 pixels height, which is the size of a barbarian in the game. So too small, definitely. But I'm interested to see what it would look like in any case. Okay, let's drop it in here. Let's see. I preferred a front face, but it didn't get that far, so I'll just do this one now. Okay, so that's not even enough. Put it in front. Change the pixels by, and move around. Where can I put this guy? Well, let's say he's a. Say he was some kind of small enemy here rather than big. Oh, if I scale him, what will it look like? It doesn't look that bad. On the right hand side here, you can see what it would look like. Let's just try that out and see what happens. Okay. Yeah, ignore those particles. That was just me doing some testing. Let's see. There we go. Okay. He is definitely a bit blurry. Scaling back that a little bit. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that actually that actually matches pretty decently. And he's obviously a small enemy. He should be bigger, but it's nice to know that smaller enemies would work. He's going to do free aspect. Let's here, yeah. All right. Well, obviously, some more testing is needed. Generate all the directions, have them moving around, shooting some basic spells. But yeah. So far, it doesn't look too bad. Of course, that's with this model. There's other ones that probably won't look quite as good. You need some touch-up work. All right. Well, that's all. I just want to do a quick test here. I've been thinking about it and wondering.
I wasn't able to understand the question I heard.
And there's probably some application of this that we can use in all three of the games, actually. But obviously more in this one.